Good morning, everyone. So, class, how's your day? I hope you guys are doing great, and I need energy for this morning before we start our classes. Anyway, let's start the class with a prayer. And thank you so much for leading the prayer class. And as I was saying earlier, we want to begin the class with the energy. So let's start with the breathing exercise, so that that exercise will help us to have the energy that we need the entire class. So I prepared a breathing exercise here, guys. If you see a candle, if you see a flower, you have to inhale like you're smelling the flower like this. And if you see the candle, you have to exhale like blowing the candle, like inhale, exhale. Are you guys ready? Very good. So let's start with the breathing candle. Okay, that's all for our breathing exercise. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's proceed with the proper lesson. But before that, I just want to know, or I just want to ask if you still remember the topic that we have yesterday. So, what was the topic that we have yesterday?
Sentence.
Very good. We talk about how to construct sentences. So, yeah, sentence. Anyway, you're right that a sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thoughts or an ideas. Later on, guys, we'll talk about more on that. I just wanna know if you still remember the topic that we have. But before we proceed, who can give me an example of a sentence? Anyone from the class?
Lito goes to school
Yes.
every day.
All right, I will write your sentence. Rasul. So Rasul sentence says, Lito goes to school every day. Alright, and we say that in order to make sure that that sentence is correct, we have to make sure that the first word of the sentence begins with a capital letter, and we need to make sure that it ends with very good, proper punctuations. Over here, our punctuation is period because our sentence is just narrating something. You're just telling a story, or you're just telling an action that is made by Lito. Alright, that is, we are just explaining the activity of Lito. Alright, so here we go, class. Then if I'm gonna ask you what is the subject of the sentence,
Lito.
very good, it's Lito. And complete predicate,
Goes to
yeah,
school
very good.
every
Goes
day.
to school every day. All right, I'm glad to hear that you still remember the topic that we have yesterday. Now, to begin with our topic for today, I have prepared here some sentences. So the first sentence that we have is, Clara loves traveling with friends. There. Who can tell me the subject of a sentence? Yes.
Clara.
Yeah, very good. It's Clara. Complete predicate.
Loves traveling
Yes,
with
very
friends.
good. The complete predicate is loves traveling with friends. What is the punctuation that we use?
Period.
Yes, period. And then second sentence that we have here is, do your assignments. What do you think is the what is the punctuation that we use here? Yes, good
Period.
job. Period. All right. And then the third sentence is, when is your birthday? What is the punctuation that we use here? It's question mark, because you're asking a question. And the last sentence is, oh, I can really feel the sadness in your eyes. I can really feel the sadness in your eyes. What is the punctuation mark that we use here?
Exclamation
Good job,
point.
guys. It's exclamation point. What do you think is this type of sentence? It shows
Emotion.
Yes, good job. Emotions, you got it. And what type of emotions do you think is under this sentence? Oh, I can really feel the sadness in your eyes.
Sadness.
Good job. It's sadness emotions. Now, I'm so happy, guys, that you can really identify the type of punctuations we use in this type of sentences. With that being said, we can go ahead and proceed with the next topic. I prepared here, guys, a series of pictures. I want you to create your own sentence with this picture. Who wants to start? Yes, Rasul. Can you say something about this picture?
The boy is wearing a
Yes,
red cap.
good job. The boy is wearing a red cap. Okay, and next. Yes, Eliza, what is your sentence over here?
You read
You
book.
read book. Alright, you're asking a command to this girl that she has to read a book. That's a good job. And next. Can you give your sentence as well?
Wow, what a giant
Wow,
cake.
what a giant cake! Wow, I like the sentence. It really describes what is in the picture. What a giant cake. Will you be so happy as well if you have that type of cake in your
Yes,
birthday?
definitely.
Of course, definitely you will be. And then the last part of the sentence, or the last example here is, who wants to give a sentence using this?
Where is that located?
Yes, very good. When is that located? Question. This tower is located in Paris. Alright? Very good, guys. I'm so happy that you were able to identify those, or you were able to give your example of sentences with those pictures. Now, going back, we said earlier that a sentence is a group of words which makes a complete sense. Take note, in order to make sure that our sentence is complete, it has to be with the subject and predicate, and it has to end with a proper punctuations. Commonly, guys, when we write sentences, we only have like most common punctuations that we use. Those are period, question mark, and exclamation point. So no need to discuss that further. So over here, guys, we have examples of sentences. Ones with yellows are our subjects, and those with black are our verb, or our complete predicate. As we go on, we're going to discuss that further as well. But what is important is you were able to identify which one is your subject and which one is your predicate. Alright. And with our lesson for today, we were going to talk about 4 types of sentences. We have the declarative, interrogative, exclamatory, and imperative. Earlier, I asked you to write different types of, or give your own examples with the sentences. And don't you know that in your everyday activities, or in your daily life, you are actually using our 4 kinds of sentences? Yes, because when you are trying to explain something, you are using declarative. Let's say, for example, I take a bath every day. That's an example of declarative. When you are asking command to someone, you are using imperative. Let's say, for example, please, can you close the door for me? Can you cook spaghetti for me? So you're asking command. So definitely that is an example of imperative sentence. And when you are using, when you are asking questions to somebody else, like, hey, do you have money for a trip that we have next year? Or who is your favorite teacher? Those are asking questions sentences, and you are using interrogative sentence. And considering that we are human, we do have the emotions. We do express different kinds of feelings: happiness, sadness, whatever, pain, painful, sorrow. Those type of emotions are actually exclamatory sentences. Say, for example, ouch, my stomach hurts. You're absolutely using exclamatory sentence. So see, class, this topic is so easy for you because, as I was saying, you are using this every day. Any questions from the class? Any clarification? Am I explaining myself? Am I explaining this lesson so clear to you?
Yes.
Oh, that's good to hear. Okay, let's proceed then. All right. So here are the types of sentences. Again, when we talk about declarative, it is a statement. There, interrogative, you're asking a question. Exclamatory, you're expressing an emotion. And imperative, you're just asking command. And take note that in imperative sentence, there are 2 types of command. You're just asking command, and then request. So request usually uses please and kindly. Children like you should use the type of request imperative sentence because it is more polite than command. Alright, so let's proceed. Don't you know, guys, that in this type of picture or photo, you can actually give 4 examples of 4 types of sentences. So over here, when you look at the photo, you can just say, I like freedom, there. And then you can say, isn't this great? And then you can say, catch me if you can, because the guy here is running. And then you can say, I am free. There. Alright. So let's proceed. There. So another example here. I'm going, after explaining the 4 types of sentence, I needed to give your own examples of this photo again. Can somebody from the class?
Rizal
Yes, very
is
good,
our
Rizal.
national hero.
Jose Rizal is our national hero, and it is a
Declarative sentence.
yes, declarative sentence. Good job. I'm so happy to hear that. And then next, guys. Yes, Eliza.
Can you give me a golden
Alright,
fish?
very good. Can you give me a golden fish? Oh my gosh, you're asking command. Someone will give you that golden fish. And then next, can you give me an example of your own sentence using this photo?
What a giant
What
hand.
a giant hand. Yes, that's a example of exclamatory. Then next,
Where is that located?
where is that located? Or what is that photo? Alright, this is a rice terraces photo. Alright, very good. I'm so happy that you guys understand the topic. Now that you understand the topic, if you don't have any questions, we do have this type of activities. You need to read the sentence, put the proper punctuations on, and in this box, I need you to write what is that type of sentence. Is it declarative, interrogative, imperative, or exclamatory? Are you guys ready? Good job! I like the positivity. Yay! So, I needed to get like one whole sheet of paper and do the activity. On the next activity, guys, I just needed to again read the sentence and then identify the type of sentence. Is it declarative, imperative, interrogative, or exclamatory? And once you're done, you can just pass the paper.
Meanwhile,
Guys, I already checked your work and I'm so happy to announce you that you guys already got a perfect score, or almost all of you got a perfect score, and I'm so happy for that. That means that you understand the topic that we discussed for today. And that's end of the class for today. However, I just need you to take note of the assignments that we have. So the first assignment, guys, I just need you to identify again the type of sentences here. So I need you to write four examples of declarative questions, interrogative, and exclamation point. And then after that, here, these are numbers of, these are examples of sentences again. And again, identify their types or their kinds. Any questions for today? Alright, don't forget to do your homework, guys. I'll be checking that for tomorrow. I know that you've already understand the topic that we discussed for today. However, if you have any clarification, questions, please don't hesitate to send me your questions via messenger or via email. I'll be more than happy to answer that for you. Alright, any other concern for today? Perfect. Thank you so much, class, for being cooperative, for interacting a lot. I am so happy that you were able to understand the topic we discussed for today. Enjoy the rest of the day. Goodbye for now.